better than
the ones we looked at before.
Yes, what the one that we in Chester at the lake Chester.
Lake I can't even think of the name.
Lake Chester.
Yeah, Lake Chester subdivision. Now this is a more elaborate, beautifying, well-kept, manicured community. And there's a Audi trying to come out. I mean, Acura. So, yes, this is a beautiful subdivision, guys. I'm impressed with. I really appreciate the realtor really showing some love in this community. I meant to ask what's the subdivision dues there.
Oh, yeah, you can look on the write-up.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. A lot of people walking out here just like in our subdivision. A lot of people are in upper age, in their 60s and 70s, live in this area. And that's cool too. But these houses are solid. I mean, every last one, majority of them brick or heavy siding, heavy duty siding. I can tell by the quality of these sidings are very good. Took a look at the windows. Now our windows, since we remodeled the windows, are better. But these are good too. I mean, they were made, they're top dollar at the time, 20 years ago. I'll probably replace them. We're getting some precipitation, but it's definitely a lovely area. Swimming, and you got a nice little park for the kids to play, and some park bench. You got a speedometer out there, let you know you're going too fast. It's a beautiful. I like this neighborhood. I really do. It's quiet. It's bigger. It's more spread out, and there's less trees clumped together. You know what I'm saying? It's not like all the trees are spaced out. And that's the golf park right there. You got to make a. Yeah, we turn right here. Yeah, because we turn left. See that golf park right? That's the golf club right there on the left, Independence. So I'm gonna remember that. Always remember. And there's the pool, the community pool. That's a big area right there, bigger than ours. But when you're paying more money, why not? Why not? We're only 600,000 away. Maybe 700,000. That guy was really nice. Gave me a great impression on the house. I see got some cookies out there. And I couldn't eat those cookies. Much as I'd love to have a bite of cookie. Did I do good, honey? I did good. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we are on the way back to mission complete. Beautiful home, beautiful subdivision. I'm impressed with it. The space that we require, the shower room, that's why I want to look at the shower. Bathtub, the bathroom. There's a couple cracks in the moldings in the thing, but that's not a big deal. Right there, the window. But, that's just from being a skeptical utility guy like myself. I'm always critical of something, but the house is over. Absolutely gorgeous. See all that?
Turn left.
All right, we're getting ready to head back to the exit. Heading back home. I'm just trying to angle this camera in such a way you can see a lot more. At least these houses are not back in the woods, deep woods. Okay. 800 feet. And they're supposed to make a left turn. Yeah, we make a left. Turn right?
I said turn left.
Turn left. That's what I thought. And see, there's another subdivision right across the street. That's just as nice. I could have drove around there, but that's okay. That too. But see how the grass is nice and very nice?
Chesterfield County, new section open.
Oh, okay. So we're still in Chesterfield. We're still in Chesterfield County technically. We're still in the government of Chesterfield County. Now, why would you not want this? If not, here. It's a beautiful area. Very beautiful. Beautiful homes over here, too. Another subdivision.
In 1/4 of a mile, turn left.
No. Not this one, honey. Get back on the right. Okay, now you get ready. Get behind that car right there. You're going to make a left turn. Back on Huguenot Terrace.
Huguenot Trail.
Trail. TR for trail. I forgot that doesn't have a TE. It's all good. Acura. I mean, that's an Audi. And that's a Lexus. So what did I tell you? Yeah, you got a Beamer. So we got to multiply passive income, guys. Passive income is the key. And job is okay. It helps you build that passive income. You want to have passive income straight up. An additional passive income could change your life, and that's for real. Just think when I stuff about now, by the third year, we'll be able to come back up here and make it and draw up a contract. Then
I won't be the house.
Yeah, it'll be another house with a swimming pool. But you really want that swimming pool in the back of the house. I like the quality of that house. I'll pay somebody to cut the grass. Yeah, they'll buy the house, but it'll be another one. But at least we got we just have an idea where we want to be. Ain't nobody said nothing about rain. They should. Can you roll the windows up a little bit? I think I hear the windows. There you go. Thank you. Looking out the window in my heart. Anybody remember that song, Michael Jackson, when he was young? I used to listen to LPs all the time. But what about that subdivision as a whole?
Nice.
Is it on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you give it?
Prepare to turn left.
I'll give it a 10.
Give it a 10? Mm-hmm. So is that something we can lock horns on? Is that the next availability that fits your needs? It says prepare to turn to the left, not now.
I don't like the area. I don't like this far up.
Oh, okay. So geographically, it doesn't work for you. Yeah, but you like the amenities, the neighborhood. So you can find if you can find another neighborhood that's closer, closer with the same amenities and quality. Yeah. It'll be a deal closer. Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Turn left.
We're going to turn left. Just give us a moment. Mercedes 300, GLC 300. I still haven't seen a Mercedes wagon out here. Those things over 250,000. Unless you go to Florida, I guess. But yeah, guys, we're just riding. Setting a standard of what we're looking for. This is not like we're going to do it today. But it's always good to visualize your dreams. Am I right about saying that? Yeah. To visualize it. Yeah. That's why I try to keep my house at tip-top. We try to keep our house in tip-top condition because it's going to be that same thing mindset for someone who's just wanted to purchase our home. And you want your house to look as beautiful as possible. I don't care if you live in an apartment. I don't care if you live in a small 1,200 square foot home. Keep that house looking immaculate at all times. You just never know when you have a guest, or you might have a potential buyer down the road, or you may inspire somebody. Keep it nicely furnished. Keep your furnish clean. Make sure you clean behind under the bed and under the couches and so forth, behind the walls. And just keep it looking nice. Make sure you don't do any unnecessary damage to your wood floor or your carpet. If you want something nice, if you be faithful with a few things, God will raise you up. He will make you a ruler of many things. And that takes work, guys, ladies and gentlemen. It takes work. Ain't nothing given to you that you have not earned. It's nothing going to fall out the sky like so many people think, and they never reach their destiny. And I'm going to tell you something. You don't put faith with action, you are not. And I believe it. I'll say it. I'm almost 60 years old, and I'll say it. You will not reach your destiny. But if you put work, faith, and work together, along with that, the word action, which is the letter A, then you have a potential to reaching your destination, or at least be close to it. Now, would I have the opportunity to own $1 million house? The potential is there. My house is worth almost $500,000, so I'm halfway there. So the potential's there. You know, $5,000, $4,000 to $5,000 a month, and plus I'm a veteran too. You know, and this is out for any veterans. You know. Midlothian Turnpike, Powhatan. Hey, we're that far east. I mean, far west. It's a gorgeous day, isn't it, honey? Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to rain today, and I remember seeing anything. There's a Kia that started this whole thing. I remember that Kia Monte that looked like a Jaguar we bought, and then we were looking at that to buy. Mm-hmm. We thought we hit it big time when we had that Jaguar. Now, that house we looked at and the house on here is not the same.
No, not the same house.
But we just had seen an open house, and it was an opportunity. But the backyard is very beautiful. Very beautiful. And I love that the flower. You know how I'm big about flowery bushes. Yes, it's raining. Let me turn this around.
Did you put that address in there?
For that house?
Uh-huh.
You know I didn't do that.
What address you put it in?
I put in for this house that we didn't look at. We could have gone a little further.
Further up?
Yeah. But that one said open house, so let's just walk in. So we just spotted a house like a few kilometers, less than a kilometer away from the other house that we were on our way to.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You want to turn around?
No.
I didn't even think about it until it was like now, because I just look at it. But it's not the same house.
Because the house we was looking at had a swimming pool.
Yeah, but at least we're in the neighborhood though. But you say it doesn't matter because you don't want to
come out this far.
You don't want to drive this far. You don't want to live this far out.
Yeah. No.
Now some people don't have a problem living this far out because they don't want to be bothered with.
Yeah, I would mind.
So you're looking at a compromised area. That's
North Atlanta area.
Well, it's gonna be far out too. You never know where you drive.
Yeah. You're right. One day we just take a ride.
Take a ride and then see how far it's from the shopping mall, from nearest VA hospital. Or I'll commute to Richmond once a month. Because I'm gonna get travel pay anyway. I just won't be able to. I'm gonna have to go to a local hospital if I have an emergency though.
Hopefully you'll be good health you gonna have to go to.
You never know. You just never know.
Around there, I hope that be the case.
Huh?
I hope that be the case.
Yeah.
You had to have that's the hospital visit that you have now.
Right.
Just follow-ups.
But we do know about Founders Terrace, so we're pretty much good on. There's quite a few houses for sale.
And Founders in the area.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Founders are 16th or 139, and then you have. I mean, I like that. I really like that house. That house is a nice house. And they have some other ones too that do. We talk to this guy, or any real estate, they can find houses based on what we're looking for.
Oh yeah.
And we can describe them and show them some pictures. Okay, this gives you an idea what I'm looking for. Find it. The main thing, the most important thing, is a 3 to 4 car garage. A shed in the back would be an additional plus, or a second garage would be an additional plus for me, for us. Me, myself, and I.
Bear left and continue following VA 288 south.
Mm-hmm. But guys, we took a tour of this beautiful house that we're probably 1.1, maybe 1.2 million, give or take, maybe 1 million. It wasn't the house that we intended to look at for the open house, but close enough. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's another great day. Yep. So, I mean, in life,
bear left and continue following VA 288 south.
You can achieve anything you want, guys. There's nothing holding you back. It's up to you. You holding yourself back.
Bear left.
If you want to live in a home what we just walked out of, you have to really put in some smart work. Okay? Any house, any mortgage, you got to put in some smart work. You got to be smart about your money, how to utilize your money, how not to waste your money. When saving, start saving now, start investing now. If you're in your 20s, don't play around with your money. If you can handle $2,000 a month, you can get a pretty decent house. I mean, in rent. If you can have $3,000 a month in rent, you can pretty much get a pretty decent house. Square footage wide in this area. Especially if you want to raise your kids in a nice, safe area. You want to go for walks, go and live in an area that have trails. Then you're gonna have to really step up your game. That's for real. The subdivision area I live in is one of the best I've seen. Short of that one and another one that we lived in. At least they have trails. They have a neighborhood association, which is very good. Great leadership. We do have access. You do have access to a neighborhood swimming pool. Just you have to pay the yearly fee, I guess, whatever that case may be. You have walk trails, and people walk in the neighborhood all the time without fear of speedy drivers, without fear of mayhem. And the association doesn't tolerate, the neighborhood does not tolerate mayhem. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's one of the reasons I live there. Yeah, they're loving your pictures, honey. Of yourself. You're looking absolutely like a new woman. Absolutely gorgeous. And we're just cruising right along. Cruising. How y'all like my new look so far? Am I getting smaller? What do you think? Look at the neck. Yep, my wife is going to help me trim down. Such a beautiful, beautiful day, even when it's raining. It's not bad. It's not like heavy duty rain, a soaker, but it'll do for right now. I just thank God for His giving us favor just to come out. And we just enjoying it, enjoying. Now, the photograph I'm going to share with you, I hope it will inspire you. Maybe some people might, in their mind, it would be like too big. Or if it's too small of a place to live. But it's all about the mindset, guys. There's people buying houses like that every day. And if you grew up in a small area with a small home, that's maybe what you're used to, and that's okay. But there are people out there who want homes like this, maybe 4,400 square foot, or 3,900 square foot, or 5,000 square foot, and that's where those houses are for the market for us. If you can't see yourself in a home like that, then it's not for you. And you make your due diligence and find something that will fit you. And you find something that will fit you. Said keep left. Oh yeah, construction. Oh yeah, we're approaching. Let me turn this around. And I hope this thing ain't backed up too far. I hope the guy closed up, and so we can proceed with no problem. Looks like an Acura right there. 4-door. Oh no, yep. Maybe we should have took Cheppenham. That's okay. It's not like we gotta go to work. Everybody merging on to one lane. Try to get as safely as close as possible. Because some people are just not mannerable. Put it on intermittent. There you go. Just put it on intermittent. It'll come on. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn on activate automatic. See, you know better. You know better. Some people just don't want to play right. Yeah, some people are just risk taker in the wrong way. It's okay to be a risk taker, but not in the wrong way. You know, you put people's lives in danger. Totally unnecessary. But people do it all the time. Yep. I can increase it too. And put on auto and it'll come on. Is it all the way to the top? Nope. There you go. I love an old school BMW like this one. Ooh. I really do. It rides really good. And the instrument panels are a lot simpler than on some of the newer BMWs, and I don't fault that. I mean, it's, you know, you change with technology, but as time goes on, you're becoming more and more of a tech guy. So if you're into computers and touch screens, then you know the new BMW will probably be a good fit for you, or the new Mercedes or Audi or whatever you choose, or Ford, or Lincoln Tech, or Cadillac. Cadillac is not a Cadillac anymore. Looks too much like a Chevy SUV. I remember when Cadillac made themselves very distinction that separate themselves from other automakers, including, you know, regular other GMs, even Buicks, distinguish themselves a heck of a lot different than any other automaker. If you don't want to handle a Cadillac, a Buick or Oldsmobile is a good alternative. You know, when it comes to luxury, if you're looking for a luxury, comfortable riding car. But now Cadillac and Cadillac, I hope you're listening in. You really stepped away from what made Cadillac Cadillac. And if you don't believe me, look at people driving those old Cadillacs, repairing them, fixing, restoring them. More so, you see more of the old brand more on the road. More so, that's in popularity and growing in value. And people buying more imports like BMWs and Mercedes, because BMWs and Mercedes got the space, that old car sort of style that drivers, in my opinion, are looking for. We want lots of leg room. We want a big car. We want a lot of trunk space. We want a car. We don't want everything to be SUV. I mean, we have a BMW SUV, which is fine, but it's nothing like riding in a luxury car, in the car too, where you don't have to step up to a lot of stuff, do that knee power. And a massage seat is a must. Car without massage seats and air vented seats is sin, in my belief. It's a sin. You burning up, sitting in the car, you auto start it, and you want them seat air conditioned cold in the summertime. You want a daggone air conditioned seats in the back seat, and a heated seat in the back seat, plus power seat so you can kick up your legs and relax. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, so they're rebuilding this road right here. Probably put new concrete. Probably cracked all up, and they have to do something. And that's understandable. That's concrete. We just rolled over. So they're going to redo that concrete. Probably do the other side later on, too. They did the same thing with Dinwiddie. All right, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. You know, that was cool. You know, there's nothing like a luxury ride in a luxury car coming from a luxury neighborhood. That's definitely a luxury neighborhood we just left. And we'll get there. And the thing is, I mean, it's not about getting in the neighborhood, but it's just about getting people out of poverty into wealth. I think that's more important than anything else.
Yeah.
And the material things, people make a big beat up material thing because let's put it bottom line. Everything in your life is material. Your job is material. Your food is material. Car is material that take you back and forth to work, whether it's new, old, or what. It's still a material thing. You just don't worship it. It's just practical because you need material things in this day and age. You need a material washing machine. You need a material pipe that provides water, potable water. You need a material water treatment plant. You need a material bridge to cross over. You need this material road. So this whole concept of material thing, we don't need material things, is ridiculous. Stop thinking that way. You do need it. You need horses. That's a material thing too. Unless you just want to walk everywhere and just live out in the rain. You can sleep under this canopy of this tree right here if you don't want material. But that's a material thing too. Let's talk logically. Let's make sense of this whole thing. Everything is material. Everything you do is material. So guys, let's not focus on that. Focus on changing, living your best life. Whether it be in a small apartment or a grand condominium or a beautiful 1,900 square foot house or a 5,000 square foot house. Who cares? Just make sure you're living your best life there. And you're living comfortable. And you're living in a clean environment that is safe for not just for yourself, but for your children as well. And that's what you want. You should want the very best. God gave us the very best because it's called the planet Earth. This planet, out of all the planets of the solar system, is the only one, as far as we know, that has reproductive life in it. Oxygen.
Exit to the right.
H2O, food, plants that grow. We can grow crops and trees that can provide shade, grass that can feed our livestock. We got the very best of everything, and all we had to do is apply those material things that we talk so negative about and put it to work for us. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's do that. Become an investor. I mean, if your $20 an hour job cannot pay your rent that well and your car breaks down and you're out of transportation, it's time to add something additional. Number one, I will always say, get a second job.
Exit to the right onto VA10.
Okay. Because I had 3 jobs. I was working in one job by day, working at Triangle Dodge by day, 8-hour shift, washing cars. Okay. On my second job, I get up and go to work at Food Line. That's on Crater Road. Anybody remember Food Line on Crater Road?
Exit to the right.
On the old Food Line. I'm going to turn this thing off, okay? We're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
And then by drill weekend, I was in the reserve, serving on drill weekend, doing 2 weeks AT. 1 week in a month, 2 weeks out of a year. And then don't get me started if I was in school. So, I mean, there's no excuse, in my opinion, that you cannot reach your destiny. Don't tell me you can't do it. I won't listen to you. I won't accept it. Will not accept it. You got to have the drive, the fortitude to say, I want more out of life. Now I'm just preaching again. You want more out of a life, guys. Because mama can't get it to you. Daddy can't do it to you. You got to do it yourself. And even mom and dad is a millionaire, they're not living their life for you. You got to go get yours too. And that's for real. I'm not going to dig you out every time you get in trouble. You got to dig your own self out. I had to dig myself out. Now look at this road. Now back to this road again. We're back on Chester. And look at this road on 10. Isn't it lovely? Absolutely lovely. These guys have done wonderful works on this road. I'm sorry the rain has pretty much blocked most of the stuff. Let me do this so you can see it clearly. They've done a beautiful job. And it looks like it's the rain is ceasing a little bit. Maybe a little drizzle here and there. But basically the road is complete. All the construction crew and just got to get those little pylons out of the way. And I think that's probably it. End of construction. Always want more, guys. Always want to be in a position where you don't have to worry about how much it costs. Car breaks down, like I said. Water pipe burst. You got a child that's in the emergency room, and your insurance doesn't cover everything, and you need another $20,000 for surgery, emergency surgery, or another $15,000 for this, and another $20,000 for that. You want to be in a position where you can pull it out right then and there. You don't need a GoFundMe. See, he's living his best life. You got a 3-wheel motorcycle that's looked like a car. You should want more out of life. And if you like your job, still like your job, still work at your job. But make yourself in a position where you can really make an impact on your job. And also have things building while you're working where it will work for you. So if things come, situation come, and they are coming, because Burger King is closing their stores. You know, anything else open, closing their stores, business, baby?
I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I know Burger King for sure is closing all their restaurants. And I don't know what part of the U.S., but I know in the Western, upper Midwest, they're closing it big time. Check this guy out here. Now, I'm quite sure he have other vehicles, but look at here. You just walk up and say, I'm going to get this, and he did. It's a motorcycle. Still got to get a motorcycle license for that. Because it's a 3-wheeler. Got speakers all over the place. And he'd be a responsible driver. But like I said, guys, you gotta want more. You want a better education for your kids, you gotta want more. You gotta get in a position. You gotta be an investor. You know, savings only given 0.001. That means they give you nothing. They invest your money. Okay? Investors are pulling their money out of banks, because they want a bigger yield. They're tired of being screwed for years. That's why they're pulling it out of their savings account. What's the use of having a savings account when you're not giving a good 5% yield, or a 3% yield, or a 2% yield? I understand what a yield is now. You know, people want more out of their money in an inflation world like this. We're living in a very high inflated world. The Federal Reserve, and you should have an understanding what the Federal Reserve is all about. You should know how to at least research it, because they just raised interest rate again, and they say they're going to do it again. So what that means to you far as a consumer, the price of food, water, your utility bill is going to skyrocket some more. If you look at your bills from last year and 2 years ago, you'll find out your output of your cash flow was a lot less. Let me turn this camera around because I want to talk to you. You'll find out your cash flow was a lot less, okay, as far as output. Now, your cash flow is going on full steam and draining. It doesn't have the purchasing power as it did before. Okay? I mean, I'm riding around with cars, and I see people buying cars and getting cars, but yet it costs them more to purchase a good vehicle now than it did 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Why? Because they keep raising interest rates. They continue to raise rates. That is not fair to you as a consumer. That's dangerous. They're going to lose a risk if they keep that going. And like I said, you deserve better. You should want better. Do we have to make a stop anyway between here and the house?
Stop by Walmart.
You go stop by Walmart? My wife is stopping by Walmart. Happy Land. This is where everybody know each other. You know, they know your name.
Is that Dave right there?
It looks like Dave Carr. You see, there's a BMW driver right there. I don't think, no, his stuff is not colorful. Why is this guy driving his electric bicycle on the road? That's why people going around this guy, because he's not going in his equality reflector. This is very dangerous, very dangerous. But that's okay. We're going to make it a side time. And there he goes. Gone stuff. Guy's pumped. I used to ride my bike everywhere too. I used to ride my bike to work when I was younger. That was my mode of transportation. I bought my first car. I used to ride my bicycle like it was a motorcycle. Going downhill at 25 miles an hour, trying to go as fast as I can. Okay, clear on the right. And then drive it and then pedal to Virginia State. That's a very nice Range Rover right there. So we got temporary tags on it. Okay. There's a lot of folks out here today.
Mm-hmm. You know, always.
I know. This is Happy Land. You know, people are spending money. And some people are earning money. But if you see in some baskets are smaller than it used to be, $100 you to fill up your basket. Back in 1995, 99, 89 actually, it was to really fill it up. You know, I remember. I used to make grocery shopping. I used to fill it up. Shoot, I remember $200 to fill two baskets. There's one on the left, and there's one on the right. Yeah, you got a better swing in diameter with that. There's another veteran's ride right there. There we go. And we're here. You want your phone, honey?
Yes.
Cost you $2. Well, guys, I'm going to chime off. I think I ran my mouth enough. And I just want to wish each and every one of you a blessed and wonderful day. I'm just giving my wife her phone. You can turn off that signal light for me. That is Dave!
License and registration.
Ah! How you doing, bro? Let me get out this car.